Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to revisit Bant Toxic, but I doubt you've seen this style before because this deck has now a reasonable doubt. I actually missed this card in Murder at Carlos's house back when it was released 7,000 years ago, and now that I've seen some people, well, I saw some deck lists that contain this for a Rotpriest deck, I figured I'd try it out myself. This is actually an amazing card because it's not just make this appear, right? It's not just counter list FA2. I think there was another card called this. Quench. It's not just a quench. It's suspect target creature. Well, targeting one of our creature triggers Rotpriest, gives them extra poison. So it's a counter spell for 2 mana that also gives a poison. Normally, for this deck, we have to pay 3 mana for that, and it has a counter, I think, a 3 CMC or less spell. Not this time. Any spell. It might not get countered, but that's fine. We get the Venerated Rotpriest trigger, and we'll win that way. So, yeah, this deck is pretty fun in doing that. And also, as you can see, we cut the Aspirant something, the +1/+3 flying and toxic, and we put in Shore Up. Because now we want to protect our creature. We want our Rotpriest to get protected to the best of our ability. Obviously, does not get underneath a nowhere to run, but we're seeing that a lot less nowadays on Standard because people are figuring out how to fight the mirror decks, the pixie decks. People know how to tech against them, and so they stop running as much. And once that happens, the Rotpriests are out to play. The Shore Ups are out to play. And this time, we're going to have 4 Mockingbird to copy our Rotpriests. We're going to mock our opponent. Are you sure you want to target? That's kind of the idea, right? So here's how this deck works. In the early game, we're going to have 4 Crawling Cores, 4 Skrelv, 4 Venerated Rotpriests, and that's what we want to play on turn 1. Right? So that way, there's 12 1-drops. We're sure that we should be able to play. We're sure that we should be. We are hopefully being able to play a 1-drop on turn 1. Turn 2, we got our Jawbone Duelist and Skrelv's Hive. But this time, because we don't have the Aspirant... what is that card called? Aspirant's Ascent, right? We don't have that card anymore. We don't need 4 Jawbone Duelists. Just 3 is enough. Jawbone Duelist is great, always great, but a lot of times we want to protect Rotpriest, and we can't protect both Jawbone Duelists and the Rotpriest. So the idea is that we play Rotpriest, then we play Duelist. They have to target Duelist because that's such a big threat. Then Rotpriest stays, and they get a Toxic or they get a Poison for targeting Duelist, right? That's the whole idea of our turn 2 play. And then we also have Skrelv's Hive. Any deck that's not green most likely do not have targeted removal against enchant. Oh, not green or white. Most likely does not have targeted removal against Skrelv's Hive, and Skrelv's Hive sticks around for 2 or 3 turns. That's 2 or 3 free mites that we can start chipping away our opponent. And remember, for Toxic players, we only got to count up to 10. So, then turn 3, we got Annex Sentry. So this is kind of our normal Toxic curve. But we got Mockingbird that we can play on turn 2 to copy Venerated Rotpriest. So if we have turn 1 Rotpriest, turn 2 Mockingbird, we might be able to hold up a Shore Up to protect either of our Rotpriests, the copy or the real, or the original. And then every time they target, they get 2 Toxic, and our Shore Up gives them 2 more Toxic. Oh boy, they're so dead if we're able to do that. That is the dream scenario. But turn 2, we can also hold up Reasonable Doubt and Serum Snare. I'm gonna put the where's the little bird here? I'm gonna put a little bird here. It's a 1-drop, but it's not gonna play on turn 1, most likely. And then our interactions are 4 Shore Ups. So, make our creatures not indestructible, just hexproof. But also +1/+1, maybe we'll trade better, but most likely it's just about the hexproof. Then we have 3 very unreasonable doubt here, just to counter their spell, and also give us a target on the Rotpriest. And then we have a 4 Serum Snare, so if they have blockers, we can bounce them, they get proliferated, and they die very quickly that way. And then we also have 2 Discounting Big Enough. So if we're going to go really into the Rotpriest, Discounting Big Enough is a very good card for that, because let's say we have 2 Rotpriests out. We use this town to target both of our Rotpriests. Each target triggers each of the 2 Rotpriests. So 1 Discount targeting 2 Rotpriests is 4 Toxic. So yeah, that's 1 spell for Toxic. That's 40% of their life gone right away. So the Bant Toxic deck is something that I always feel like it's hit or miss in that you can either get all the cards and win, or you get all the cards you need in the early game and win on turn 3, or you draw all your lands, or you draw all your high drops, and your opponent, you know, bounces everything or kills everything, and you can't get any Toxic in. So unlike the Dimir Toxic, where I feel like I always struggle to get from 9 to 10, this deck, basically, we either don't even get to 3 or 4, or we get to 10 very handily. Alright, so the land base for this deck, obviously, we're going to be very aggressive, so only 22 lands. We got 1 playing, 1 island, 3 Adarkar Wastes, 4 Seachrome Coast, 4 Razorverge Thicket, and 4 Botanical Sanctum. So these are dual color lands. We have 1 less Adarkar Wastes in order to get 2 basic lands and a Mirrex in the deck, along with 4 Seedcore. Seedcores can help us play most of our Phyrexian spells, but it doesn't do much to play Mockingbird, to play Skrelv's Hive, so be a little careful with the Seedcore, and if you don't have 4, you can definitely just use 3 or 2, and you don't have to go craft the other 2. I think you can definitely win with just maybe having another Mirrex in the deck, or just another forest basic land. You know, that sometimes helps, and then another Adarkar Wastes. And that's the whole idea of this Bant Toxic deck. Let's go see whether or not this deck can get us any wins. Alright, our opponent is Barba. Not Barbara, Barba. We get to go first. No white mana. Alright, well, no white mana. I guess we're gonna Rotpriest into a Hive. Hope for the best. Spyglass. We got our white mana. So what do we do here? Let's see. I can protect the Jawbone Duelist next turn, but maybe I play this so that he has to answer it. Yeah, if he answers it, he gets more Toxic, right? And he needs to answer it. Or he doesn't. I don't know. Good old attack. Not even gonna block. Alright, so... do I need an extra mana for any reason? I don't think so. So here comes the Nowhere to Run. Flood Pit Drowner. Oh boy, okay. Give it Hexproof. Now if I attack, the Flood Pit Drowner has to block here, right? If he blocks the Venerated Rotpriest, he'll take 2 Toxic. I think that's fine. He's gonna take the 2 Toxic. Now our Hive will just kind of continue to ramp up. Deep Cavern Bat. You can look at my hand. He can look at my hand. Takes the Shora. I mean, yeah. But then what? Oh ho, okay. I can kill both his creatures, right? I think I can do that. Preacher. Preach! Nothing? Bounce or Preach. Proliferate. 5 Toxic. I don't want that land, but I guess I can activate a Mirrex. Well, what you got there, Dimir? You gotta block the Jawbone. There you go. 7. Now we can activate a Mirrex. Nothing else. There's the Preacher. Ah, GG. GG. I mean, even if he blocks here, that's still 3 toxic, right? Not getting out of that one. Alright, our opponent is Rev26. Revu 26? Opponent goes first. Man, we're getting these shore-ups. We're really getting these shore-ups. I mean, I keep this hand, but it's not a good hand. Not the tempo that I want to have on turn 1. Ah, come on. Say hi. Alright, no. Let's get the Sanctum. Either way is fine, right? I'm not showing I have blue. I'm showing a Rotpriest. What does he want to do with a Rotpriest? Two mana, nothing. 2 mana, nothing. I guess I can double shore up. Or if I had played the Volcanic Sanctum first, I could have double shore up. Didn't think about that. But if he wants to fling 2 removal spell at it, I guess we'll let that happen. He's gonna draw a card? Didn't do anything. I felt like he had a play. He didn't want to do it. Okay. All the untapped lands. Does he just want to counter? Is that what's going on? If I play another creature, he can just board wipe, right? We're going to board wipe turns. He's on 4. There's the Dare Judgment. Right, duels. Welcome to Duelist Kingdom. Beza? Can I take Beza? No, I cannot take off Beza. Oh boy. I mean, I could attack. This will be 2, 3. 3 mana double striker? I don't think it's worth it. Actually, I can get it all the way up to 4, but 4 is not enough. And he's got a demo field. That's pretty good. I'm gonna just give my duelist a little plus. For funsies. I don't even have basic. No, I do have basic. Let's see. I have a white and a blue. Take a white. Wow. Guess we're getting board wiped. If we get board wipe here, we just lose. We didn't get board wipe. That's interesting. So this is going to be a blue fish token. It's a blue bird. Blue. There's Mite. Double hexproof. It's just blue, right? Not blue. And it is white and blue. I should have named Pearl white. I was not paying attention. They got his bird. Oh, we got him. I thought we were gonna get board wipe, but hey, we got lucky. Alright, our opponent is the Infiltrator. He'd be infiltrating us. We're gonna go first with 1 white mana. Okay, not gonna keep this hand. This is better. We can put it with a Skrelv. I don't need 2 Skrelvs. I also don't need a Mockingbird. What is it mocking? I got nothing. It's mocking me the fact that I have nothing, huh? Double Skrelv. I mean, I'd still put away the Skrelv, I think. I still think it's right to keep a Mockingbird, because I draw anything else, I can mock it. And if nothing else, I can start poisoning him. Keep to the top. Top is scary. Oh, if I play that, I can't doubt him. So I play this and I try to doubt him, I guess. This is a Rakdos sack, right? He's just looking at our Skrelv like, what the hell is that? Bitter try. Oh my god. What is... What? Alright, let's make our Skrelv suspected. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on there. But enchantment's always really good against Rakdos. Skrelv couldn't block before. Now it's double can block. Oh boy, okay. Well, it's gonna get them reanimating cards pretty quickly here. Ward. 6-5. No flying. No flying is important. So everybody go in, right? Everyone just gonna get in there. No reason to protect Skrelv there. And this is an Adarkar Wastes too. Let's put a Mockingbird on the crawling course. Now it's a flying crawling course. I mean, how do you crawl if you're flying? I'm scared. Four mana. You got a Brotherhood's End or something? Zombify. Ah, that's not too scary. I can't target it. I guess he does have that going. I could just make one of my creatures go through, right? Wait, this is not the creature that came to play this turn, right? This came to play this turn. Yeah, okay. Let's make that pro black. I'll toss this out too. I might need the mana for something. Press on a grinder. Can he get anywhere? Because he is already on 7 toxic and there's a lot of creatures on board. And he's down to 2 mana at most. Oh, no, just the 1. I don't know what the plan is. Yeah, no idea what the plan is, honestly. Doesn't seem to bode well for our opponent. Our draw was pretty bad after the first opener. Because we drew 5 lands out of 10 cards. Yeah, seriously, we drew 5 lands out of 10 cards. But we might be able to get there anyways. And here comes the salty rope. You don't have to be salty. You're trying to play, you know, a janky deck. That happens sometimes. You just get blown out by aggro. I'm pretty sure that this is not the most aggressive deck you've seen. I've drawn 5 lands for God's sake. But yeah, when you play Rakdos, be very careful about enchantments. They will get you. Alright, I guess now we can spam these stuff. Haha! Oh, you make me fall asleep there, buddy. Here, have a dancing raccoon. This is such a cute meme. And Hypnotoad. Lands, am I right? Let's go. I can do this all day. Nice deck. This gotta be the biggest BM like phrase ever. Just nice deck. Ah, greatness at any cost. Which one is this? No rest, no mercy. I'm not trying to BM him. He's the one roping me. Right? We'll GG him. Get out of the game. He won't do it. He's got 1 mana play. But that 1 mana play won't help him. Alright, 1 mana play can't kill more than 1 creature. So if I just don't use Skrelv and just attack, he dies. If I use Skrelv on like one of these mites, he can kill the mite, and then his Spectral Snatcher can block the Crawling Chorus, and then I can only do 2 Toxic in. So there's that. He's hoping for a misplay by roping like this. That's kind of pathetic, but you know, a lot of times the ambitious are the pathetic. Alright, what can we draw here that Sitches whatever they're playing? Like a counterspell maybe? I don't think it matters. I think they're just out. Yeah, they're just out. Turn all the cards sideways. Oh, they're not even gonna be here. Well, GG. Alright, our opponent is Cult Shack. Sounds like a curse word. He is not a curse word. We go first. Pretty good go first hand, I would say. It really depends on the draws and also the interactions. If there is no interaction, then it's a great hand, but no guarantee for that. If I can draw also a shore up and our opponent does not remove, it's probably the best case scenario. That kind of scenario is very rare, right? Not in a million years would I ever expect that. Alright, Snarling Gorehound. Off to a good start for our opponent, off to a bad start for us. Doubt he's gonna block. He didn't block. So now targeting gets real bad for him. Room Lurker back. It's a blocker. Sanctifier. I gotta be careful with his Scries. Alright, that's a good card. Alright, so what's my plan here? I want to attack, and I want to probably Serum Snare one of these guys. Alright, so the Rotpriest is going to attack, the Runelooker is going to block. I can attack with everything and see if he double blocks, and I will then bounce the one that doesn't get double blocked. If he triple blocks, then I'm not even gonna bother. He does double block. Okay. So we bounce the Sanctifier, make him replay it. Proliferate. So up to 4. Now we can play a Crawling Chorus. And now our Unreasonable Doubt gets 3 on him. Nope, never mind. Just already gone. Mockingbird, huh? Well, that's interesting, because I definitely want to play Mockingbird, but I don't think he can kill all 3 of my creatures if I attack. So, everybody get in there. He doesn't want to block with the Deep Cavern Bat, for sure, because it's giving me back a counterspell. But if he doesn't double block with the Deep Cavern Bat, it's very difficult for him to kill my creature, right? Okay, so he's doing that. Let's get this Corrupted going. Now I can't play this because I would rather have the counterspell. And he knows I have a counter. L4 Hunter? It's annoying, but it is what it is. Not countering that here. This counterspell will get him. This counterspell is always too toxic. Second Helpful Hunter? Alright, so now, if I counter this, he goes up to 4. He double blocks. Then he goes up to 9. Right, he goes up to 9. Yeah. I can't let him go up to 9. Gotta counter his reanimating spell. This is... I guess with Mockingbird. Oh, if this is only untapped land, that could help a lot. If I attack with the Chorus and he blocks, what happens here? He's going to single block. If he single blocks, I'll just pump. If he double blocks, I think I'll let the Crawling Chorus go. Yeah, if he single blocks, if I pump it, I kind of get to keep it, right? Pretty sure he's trying to get to the bat. Amalia. Amalia's scary. Alpha Hunter. Yeah, he's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep going. I don't know how I can get that last Toxic in. It's not gonna be easy for sure. He gains the life and he explores. Oh, a shore up. Okay. Well now. Well. I mean, I could just shore up and then counter my own shore up, and that would be lethal. Let's start with this. This will be fun. Gotta go to full control mode for this. Am I in full control mode? Target opponent gets... I got a target? Okay, yeah, because I'm in full control mode. Counter my own shore up. Yes, I'm sure. I shall suspect this creature. And I can let go of the full control now. GG. Yes. We got there on our turn without even dealing a damage. I countered my own spell. Oh, come on. Don't rope this. He can kill my card in response, but then he also gets 3 more toxic. Yeah, G to the G. Haha, counter your own spell. Alright, our opponent is the Miracle Standard Bearer. Somebody's been playing Standard a lot. We go first. Oh man, I can't Hive. I just realized I can't Hive. That feels bad. Can I keep this hand if I can't Hive? Well, I'm gonna find out. For science. Not a Phyrexian enchantment. Obviously should be. At least we got a reasonable doubt. That's not a bad card to draw here. Whatever he wants to do, we're gonna doubt. I doubt it will happen. I seriously doubt it will happen. Please target it. Oh yeah. Thank you. Serum Snare. Okay. We're gonna solo with a Rotpriest. Maybe. Probably not. Is it Forge time? Split up, huh? All tapped creatures, you say? What happened if my creature's not tapped? Oh, come on. Just no. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Shuffler. Chill. Did we get there? Did we get there? Seriously? Wait, let's let's do this. There. Yeah, we got there. Solo with the Rotpriest. What a deck. What a day. Alright, our opponent is Ruben the Virtuous. Is Ruben a sandwich? Why did I think of a sandwich? Anyways. Crawling, Skrelv. Yeah, pretty good hand. I'll say the high. Start with the Crawling Chorus because we're going to attack with it. Red, huh? Swifty. Swifty does the attacky. I could have blocked it, to be fair. I don't think it matters as much. Challenger. I just blocked the 2 damage. Annex Sentry is interesting. Will that 1 damage really help or hurt? Guess we're gonna have to find out. Another Swifty? Not blocking. He's gonna frenzy the Skrelv. So it did help, right? If otherwise he would have frenzied the Sentry, and he would have gotten his Ember Heart back. Okay, well, I mean, I do have 2 blues. And one of these is a Proliferate. So if he has no creatures on board, he'll get wrecked. Does have a creature on board. Yeah, that's fine. He'll give it haste. He didn't give it haste. Frenzy. I saw that much coming. Let's get my Sentry. Protection. I'm down to 10! Oh no! Stupid red deck. You gotta get to 20. I only gotta get to 10. And let me tell you something. I can count to 10 very easily. GG, Ruben. Not virtuous no more. Alright, our opponent is the Action Jesus. Virtuous. I mean, how virtuous can they be if they go first? You know? Doesn't seem very virtuous at all. I also have a Crawling Chorus, which is a dead card, unfortunately. I can hope that they have nothing, but honestly, like, this is a good hand if we're all going first, but we're not going first. They rolled a 5. Challenge it. I'm not going to block that. Oh boy. We got a shore ups. We can get him to Toxic out very quickly here. We might also die very quickly. Here comes the Monster's Rage. Felonious Rage. Okay, not Trample. I mean, it didn't matter because I didn't block it, so... How much poison can I do? So this will be 3, right? So I'll definitely play this. So every one target is... Three toxic. Yeah, every single targeting is 3 toxic. Got a block. Turn inside. It's not trample, right? Why is... I don't understand. I don't want him to manifest Dread. So... This is 3 toxic, so I should do it, but... Yeah, I'm not gonna kill any of his creatures. He killed 2 of my creature, but that's fine. He's down 6 toxic, and this target is 8. Urgh. Oh, I mean, I'm over-lethaling him. 9. Watch this. You watching? You watching this? That's 4. Go to 13. Action Jesus? More like action the F out. GG. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all of those toxic gaming, how does this deck feel? Does it feel great? Because I feel fantastic playing this deck today. Obviously, this deck is gonna be hit or miss. Sometimes you draw all of your removals or interaction spells, and you don't draw your toxic creatures, and you can't win. Sometimes you draw 4 Skrelvs opening hand, and you wonder why the shuffler is even trying to cheat. And so yeah, in that kind of scenario, of course, you're not gonna win those games. But on an average scenario, you can get your 1-drops pretty handily, and then curve out from 1 to 2 to 3. And the current day design for WotC, and in the current day design for WotC, I would say that every deck needs to curve out 1, 2, 3 in order to have a modicum of chance in standard. Well, every aggro deck, I should say, has a curve out in 1, 2, and 3. And if your opponent cannot handle your 1, 2, and 3, they will lose by 3. Right, so that's kind of the idea of this deck, is that if we have a lot of 1-drops, we have a lot of 2-drops to interact with our opponent's potential 1-drops, and then we can snowball our advantage from there. The best thing about Toxic that goes against, or that goes beyond all other aggressive decks, is that Toxic only needs to get to 10. So what that means normally is, you know, we try to proliferate in the last bit, but this deck, every poison that we get on them is marching them ever closer to death, because once the Rotpriest is out, there's not even any way to stop it, because what are they going to do? Try to target a Rotpriest? The trigger is already on the stack, so they will die. They can't counter our targeting, so they will lose the game right there. There's no stifle effect in standard, so I think this deck is a lot stronger than the Mirror Toxic. But obviously, it is still Toxic Gaming, so it's a style of play that it doesn't jive with every player. So, you know, play it out yourself, try it out yourself, see if you like this style of deck. I personally think any deck that can win has merit, and we should figure out what's good. How is it that good? If there's any way to stop it, what is good against, what is it bad against? Even Mono Red, even the Mirror Pixie, or Pixie, or the Mirror Bounce, right? So, this deck, I did lose to Temporary Lockdown all the time. And as soon as our opponents stick a turn 3 Temporary Lockdown, this game's over, right? So that's how I feel about the current metagame. Is I think a lot of the deck really need to have a turn 3 board wipe just for sustainability. But coming back to this deck itself, not everyone's playing turn 3 board wipe. So by turn 3, if they're not wiping our board, we pretty much won. And that's how I feel about this deck. It's a very fun deck, and it's very quick, right? It's some quick games, and really, you just got to be able to count to 10. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.